Guys, before that set, I was really worried about what I could say. I think I'm going to be okay. How you doing? Yes, my name's Craig. It is good to be back in Perth. I've been away for a while. I've been over in Sydney. I did my first Sydney International Comedy Festival, my first Melbourne International Comedy Festival. What a pack of entitled dickheads. No, look, for real, they don't laugh, people. People in Melbourne, they do not laugh, they calculate. Like, I do a joke on stage and they look at you and they kind of, wait, first of all, were there any Victorians? Before But they do, look, you can correct me if you want, but they don't laugh, man. They calculate, like you do your jokes and they look at you. You drop your punchline and they're like, is it racist? Is it sexist? Is it homophobic? Is it transphobic? Is it Islamophobic? I don't want to commit to this. I'm not going to patronize this Aboriginal man because I'm 1/16 and I understand the struggle. And you're just looking at him, just laugh, please. Just laugh. No, for real, they did a welcome to country over the PA system, all right, before you go on stage at the start of my show. For those who don't know what a welcome to country is, it's basically someone comes over the PA systems. Ladies and gentlemen, we'd just like to acknowledge that there's some horrible shit that's happened over the last 200 years in this country. Who's ready for some comedy? I went to 8 other shows just to make sure they weren't only playing it for mine. And also, I'm feeling a little bit of weird tension in the room. There's a weird thing that happens when an Aboriginal man gets on stage with a microphone. You all start treating it like it's a TED Talk. It's NAIDOC week, they had to have one of us on. Just no, it's cool, it's cool. I don't want to make anyone feel awkward and stuff, because I mean, I had to adjust to it while I was in Sydney. Like, Melbourne's over the top, you know, they're a bit silly about it, they overcompensate, but Sydney's weird. No one warned me how many rich white people they have in that city. I wasn't ready for it. Like, you know how, like, we know where the money comes from here, don't we? What is it? It's mining and drug dealing. Over there, they got old money, and I wasn't ready for it. And I'm not gonna shit on Sydney because it's a beautiful city. It's absolutely stunning. It's gorgeous. You can totally understand why it was stolen first. I do that joke as a gauge just to see what I'm dealing with. Definitely in Perth. It's good to be back, but it's such an upgrade. Such an upgrade going and doing like comedy in Europe, like being brown in Europe. So much better than being Aboriginal in Australia. Seriously, worst thing I had to deal with while I was over there was just Indian people trying to figure out what I was. And the upgrade is instant. It's absolutely instant, man. Like when you, like going into Heathrow Airport, you know, it's like going through customs, coming into Australia, it's pretty chill, you know, unless you're Asian. But going into London, all right, there's a massive queue. All these people line up to get their passports checked. Big black West Indian dude checking the passports. I didn't have to worry about a thing. He just looks at my face, calls me over. Go through, mate. Fuck him. For real, it was so good. But there's also a weird thing that happens though, and like when after I do 8 minutes of stand-up, there's this weird thing where people want to feel connected, especially Australians. And over in Europe, like, you know, you'll find those people that are 1/16th Aboriginal. First of all, if you ever meet someone who says they're 1/16th anything, punch them in the throat. They're the worst humans in the world. This woman came up to me, no shit, offered me tickets to a show she was producing called Aboriginal. That's Aboriginal with LOL at the end for laugh out loud. I said, sorry honey, I can't make it. I'm going to be at the Festival of Laughter is Contagious. She wanted to know if she could get tickets. It was stupid. Not that... this is a weird gig. This is weird, but it's not the weirdest gig. Weirdest gig I got asked to do was I got asked to host an iftar dinner at Perth Parliament House. Iftar, if you don't know, is the meal that Muslims have to conclude Ramadan. An Aboriginal man got asked to host an iftar dinner at Perth Parliament House. I walked into that massive chamber, I looked around and said, well, this feels like a trap. The gig was called Brown Enough. Nah, it's cool. I'm going to finish on this because, yeah, it was good to be over in Europe, but I needed a break. Me and my wife went to Vietnam for a wedding. And Vietnam's brilliant. It's absolutely gorgeous. I'm sure we're going to ruin it like we did Bali. And my wife, though, I just wanted to tell this story because my wife's an amazing human. We went over for a wedding, okay? And there were speeches at the wedding, and my wife and I both got mentions in the wedding speeches because while we were over there, the day before the wedding, my wife rescued 2 Polish tourists from drowning, put them both in headlocks and swam them out of a riptide by herself. And they mentioned it in the wedding speeches. I got to mention too, because on the Bucks night, I ran across 6 lanes of traffic with no shirt on, declaring myself the Monkey King. She's a better human, is what I'm trying to say. Most women are. And she's tough, she's way tough. Most women are, because my wife rides horses. All right, have we got any people that ride horses do equestrian or anything like that? No? All right, bear with me. All right, because it does sound a little bit elitist, but all right, think about this. Girls who ride horses, all right, they ride these 600-kilogram beasts. They're strong like gymnasts. They get kicked, they get thrown, they get bitten, and they just get up and go again. They're the toughest women on the planet because they have this one little pathological tick. No matter what happens, it is never the horse's fault. All right, they get thrown, they get kicked, they get bitten to electric fences, all sorts of stuff, and they just get up and dust themselves off. I seen a girl get bitten on the neck by her horse. She just goes, should have fed him sooner. That sort of stuff. My wife got kicked in the face by her horse. It split her top lip, broke her nose, 2 black eyes. She's out cold. I run into the paddock to rescue her, put my hand behind her back, and she comes to, and she just goes, I shouldn't have snuck up on him. It's insane, all right? It's pathological, and I'm trying really hard to be a supportive husband. It's great that she's got a passion, but I've got enough shit to deal with as an Aboriginal man married to a white woman. Without taking her to the shops. And the looks, people, the looks. They look at her and they're like, ah! And they look at me and they're like, Yeah, they didn't blame the horse either. But while all of this is going on, I just want to hide in this socially awkward, horrible situation. My wife is going up to people, limping in the shopping centre. Yeah, I shouldn't have snuck up on him. Please, guys, thank you.
Great quartermain from Sydney.